Great rising, YouTube. Please hit the subscribe button and like the subscribe bell and the like thumbs up. Thank you. Great rising, Facebook. Great rising, YouTube. I ain't but a minute early. Get your water.
Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yeah, just for me, I'm walking.
Ooh, child.
Thank you for the company.
Get your weights, get your chair, get your mat, get your water, put it by your bike, get your water, put it by your treadmill. Hit the button. Let's start this fast, quick walk. Well.
Yes, indeed, I'm walking.
How y'all? Great rising, y'all. I just gotta turn YouTube just a little bit.
I'm walking.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great rising. Hey, my Diane, my Joe, my Mary. Oh, I see. What is wrong with my memory? I've seen Sean. I see Yvonne came through. And a few more. Yes, great rising. Thank y'all for coming on this quick walk. You know, my Facebook people, but my page is public. So YouTube, y'all can go over there. We got a Facebook account and see it. And I've been having to talk about advocacy. And I had to think back on all, because I've been an advocate when I look back most of my life. I mean, I want to speak up. I want to take an action, especially for the kids. Like I said, I used to have a line. They could tell when you see all the kids in front of the house, and I come out and they used to line up so good, and we used to make our 2-block trip to the library and back. And whoever was struggling with reading, I advocated for them. I helped them learn to read. I used tricks to get them to read, and money. And I've been doing it all my life, and it's been working. So, I had to think of an advocacy story that I could tell you in this little bit of time that we have. Thanks for coming on the walk, y'all. Oh, I've been hit by being flagged and everything on Facebook. I don't think my live comes up live until I'm not live anymore. Anywho, I worked at the Greenwich Library. Loved it. All the books and everything. I left home with books every day. I ate books. To say read is an understatement. I ate them. And I met some really wonderful people there. I was a part-timer because, in my opinion, from taking the town of Greenwich test twice and meeting other African Americans and minorities who have taken the test, we don't pass it by design. So I used to tell when they come, oh, I take the test. I was like, don't worry. The only African Americans that I had when I was there during my time that passed that test was college graduates and people with their master's degree. And you would take the test and pass the town test, but you'd be a clerk. Yes, even with a master's degree, you were a clerk. slowly but surely you'd have to take other tests to move up. So, child, I was a part-timer. We're other part-timers. Now, lovely people. I met part-timers that had been working at the British Library by that time. This is back in the 90s. 10 years part-time. And they were still at that price. So I came in, I think, at $8.43. And after 10 years, they were just at $8.43. So maybe after working here a year and a half, I was like, that's some BS. If you got somebody working even part-time over 10 years, they are not supposed to be stuck at the low rate that someone comes in on. So I talked to all the part-timers. How many years you been there? 15 years. How many years? 17 years. How many? 10 years. 7, 8. Listen, I had just been there a little over a year by then. So I said, this is ridiculous. You guys have been here as others have come and gone. So I wrote a letter to the Friends of the Library. First I went to, like, the people in the library and spoke to my supervisors in circulation and such. And then I sat down and I wrote a letter to all the friends, the VP and stuff like that, the Friends of the British Library. I see them doing fundraisers and stuff like that. They're always doing stuff like that. So I appealed to them if they could, like, take that money from the friends and throw it in the pot to give it to these part-timers who have been loyal and decent. I mean, damn, at 10 years, 15, I mean, seriously? $8.43? So, apparently, because I'm an advocate, I made noise. And then, finally, everything went through. So I get a call in by the supervisor, and he or she, I can't remember, said, okay, we're going to make a position where the part-timers who've had this, we're going to make like a supervisor's position. That's how they were able to get a raise. But I think it was either 3 or 4 supervisor's positions. So they looked at me and said, and you want one, of course. And I said, hell no. I've only been in this joint a year and a half. I was advocating for your loyal employees to get damn paid. So, they got it. And those who knew, because I had been bitching for quite some time, the top tier, they got it. They finally went from $8.43 to $15. And they couldn't believe that I wouldn't take one of the positions. I didn't know enough to be no supervisor. That's not what I did it for. I did it for the fact that you got so many loyal employees that's so good, and you can't give them no money, you can't pay them? What the hell? That's an advocate. Now, there's some people that just blow alarms. Like, say the person that came to me and said, I've been working here for 12 years, and I just got to $8.40. That's the person that sets the alarm. That comes to me. That's how they do it. That comes to the advocate. And that's what I'm trying to explain about Angelica. She was the one that just came over and said, I met Molly, she's in danger, here's my proof, here's all the proof I have. And then she's out of it. Because she turned it over to the advocates. And the advocates will run it straight through to the end. If Molly is not in danger, somebody needs to let us know. And if she is, we're not going to stop. To put eye on her. To keep eye on her so she don't disappear. To keep eyes on her so she doesn't disappear. So you see how that works? I've had people come to me many times about certain things. They're not advocates. I don't know if they're good, bad, ugly. As I put in the post yesterday, if a thief saves your life, do you really give a shit if he's a thief? He saved your life. He saved your life. So, that's how it is. Angelica, for all, she just felt that that's how shit works. I don't know how to tell you that. I think when you expand your mind, you can see it. But if your mind is closed, you can't. But that's how a lot of things work. One person raises the alarm, and the other people go into action. Okay? That's the way it works. Whew, the end of the month, y'all. Yes, the end of the month. 8 months. 8 months. I tell you, I am so, Sunday night was great. Sunday night was nice and cool, and I slept so well. But, last night, it was muggy, it was hot again, it was tossing and turning. And then up again, down again. Oh! Sunday night, I threw the light blanket on the bed. Monday night, I had to take the light blanket off and the sheet. I mean, I guess that's why, mute. That's why COVID is on the rise, honey. I tell you. Because it's up and down weather. And I realized I picked the worst month of the year to have doctor's appointments. Yes, not this Friday, but next Friday, I take a walk into the valley of the shadow of death. So, I think that's the 7th or the 8th. We won't be walking that morning. But I'll have a makeup day, which is on Sunday. So, that's how that's going to work. But 8 months. And I feel good. I hope you guys feel good too. You know? I feel strong. And that's what it's about. Being old, we need to feel some strength. You know? I'm working on this stomach. Get it down. But not so much in this heat, honey. Whoo, child. So, that's it. August, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. We have walked every day except Sundays, unless we use Sunday as a makeup day. for 8 months. I'm walking slow. If you are really doing some kind of workout with me for the past eight months, you I know is the bomb. The bomb. The bomb. You must feel so good, muscles tight, and everything. Positive, good attitude, loving life, loving people, loving things. Yes, yes, yes. Loving life, loving people, loving things. Okay. Whew, child. Alright, we're going to have to put this fan on us a little bit more. And we're going to have to take that fan up a bit. This morning's walk was brought to you by uh-oh. No, it wasn't brought to you by uh-oh. I just kicked the stand. This morning's walk was brought to you by I like to say yes. Keep the word yes in your child's vocabulary by reading I like to say yes to your child. I like to say yes has boldly colored pages with brightly dressed children running, jumping, and playing. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, indeed. We walked 8 months. Now, let's finish this up. I don't know. I'm going to look back on my end of the month videos. But I think by the end of the month, I'm, I'd be, a little tired and ready to get over this walk. So, I don't think we're doing weights today. I don't think we're doing weights today. Whew. I tell you. Man, oh man. But I feel good. But now I know how it is. See, when I used to go to the gym, it was the weather situation too. Yeah. But being in my basement by myself in this sauna, if you will, sweating like an enslaved person working in the cotton field. But that's me, and my sweat is only being shared with me, and the breath I breathe out is only breathed in by me, and I'm not breathing in anybody else's. 8 months, we did it. 8 months. Wow. Whew. Wow. I gotta tell you, now I don't know about November and December because we didn't start walking till January. But if I have to you may feel differently, but if I have to say the roughest month of all for this walk is August. It's August. It's August. Yep. For me. Now you guys, you probably got other months. But for me, it's August. Yep. It's August. The roughest month for me. Yep. Mm-hmm. Now I guess if you got central air conditioning and stuff like that, This is the basement in my daughter's house. And we have air conditioning up and up, but not down here. But I don't know if it would be different. 8 months. 8 months. I gotta do a couple of shorts after I wrap up this live. I gotta do some shorts. 8 months. Thanks for your support. I'm making it through. We ain't doing weights. We ain't doing fingers. I'm just, whew. What, this month I had major dental work. Whew. Heat. I want to be able to rent a place in like Maine, because they have African communities up there. They said a lot of Nigerians, Ghanaians. They're in certain areas of Massachusetts, close to Canada. Vermont has some too, and I would love to be able for 3 months, where the whole summer you're like at 75 degrees. Hey, love you. Oh, y'all came through just in time to encourage me, but I ain't picking up them weights. I'm just getting through, y'all. Last night I must have closed my eyes all the 45 minutes. I couldn't believe how it went to so wonderfully nice and cool, deliciously cool, to oppressive, stifling hot. Oh! 8 months. Wow. I remember how hard I had to focus and concentrate to get through that first month. January. Okay. All right, y'all got me. Okay. The starting month was the hardest. But this oppressive heat, whoo child. Whoo child. I just don't know. This oppressive heat. So, I'm running on fumes. I tell you. Well, I ain't running. I'm walking on fumes. Ooh, 8 months. Oh, 8 months. All them 31-day months. Oh. But I'm healthy. And I'm happy. So, I'm grateful. 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 Happy, grateful. Gratefully happy. Yes. That's how I feel. 8 months. And I'm on quarantine. But I didn't let it get to me. I love Vicky. This matter, which is Vicky, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love this matter that is Vicky. And this matter that I have, that's Vicky, I only have while I'm here on earth. And I love her. If she was a vessel, she would be the top of the line. I remember Cass, who died, but anyway, there was a good part where he was exercising. We used to dance together. And he said to me, Vicky, my body is a Mercedes. Or maybe, what's that other? Rolls Royce. He says, and I take care of it, and I treat it like it's a Rolls Royce. Let me tell you, my body and your body should be to you the Rolls Royce of you. Never gone against me. Never. I know y'all talk about, oh, they went against me, and I got this and I got that. My body never turned on me. When I use that command, heal, or they gonna cut us up until we are knuckle on the bed, my body takes that threat very seriously. I'll start craving, I'll start something will happen, and then the situation is cleared up. Yeah. I said, we got to find out what's going on. Because if we don't, there's folks that make the money out of cutting you up in little pieces and putting nuclear stuff that you have no idea what it is into your system. You haven't even a clue. Klux or Klan, that my grandmother, when she used to say that. You don't have a clue. A Klux or a Klan. Ooh, that old lady. Now I'm an old lady. So, I'm glad this little half-hour movement keep me alive, keep me in good spirits, positive attitude, hoping for the best in this matter. This Rolls Royce. This Rolls Royce matter that I have, I love greatly. I love greatly. And I'm so thankful and so grateful. Thankful and grateful. Yep. People say, oh, when you leave this earth, you're going to miss Sally Sue, Mary Lee, Dr. Boogie, blah. No. I'm going to miss this Rolls Royce. It may be an old model Rolls Royce, but it's a Rolls Royce, top of the line nonetheless. And I'm grateful for it. And 4 minutes, this walk is over. Whew, y'all. I must have slept maybe 45 minutes. Cranking up the air conditioning, cranking up all the fans. Child. And then Sunday night, we turned everything down because it was so nice and cool. And it's up and it's down, and it's up and it's down. Oh. And that's why the coronas is afoot. But keep drinking water like I'm doing it. I found this watermelon juice that I use like maybe a half a cup or less, and I put it in one of my 12 bottles and fill it with water, and it gives that water just a slight amount, because the container that I put in is like this tall, about a little bigger than this, tall like this, and then I fill it, so I put like this much of the watermelon stuff and all the rest with water. And that pineapple, that watermelon flavor sticks through all of that. Whoo! 8 months. Thank you, Joan. Always there every day. Diane, always there every day. Mary, always here every day. I know Ezo is out doing her thing. So proud of her. So proud of her, honey. So proud of her. That bomb illustrator is out there doing it. Doing it. Yes. So, I'll walk along. Resident illustrator is working and making accomplishments and getting awards and everything. Oh, I get chills. I'm just so excited for her. That's how it is when you got that dream. And no matter how old you are, you still got it. And you strive for it. You keep working for it. Me, mine's good health. Keeping my old Rolls Royce tuned up and running good. Rolls Royce. Ooh, child. Here we go. Ooh. The last day of the month, y'all. We did it. We did it. We did it. 8 months. We did it. We walked for 8 months. And we're going on. Ooh. We're going on. And on and on and on. Thank you for walking with me. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yes, indeed, I'm walking. Thank you for the company.
Oh, yeah.
I'm walking.
Yes.
So happy to
Ooh.
be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank
Yes.
you for the company.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you. 8 months. We walked for 8 months. Thank you for your support. I couldn't have done it without you. Thanks, YouTube. See you tomorrow.